Oh boy. But yeah, welcome. It's been a hot minute that we haven't been here, but we've all had some stuff going on in life, and we decided we're coming back. And I'm excited. We got Dan here. We got Danny Two Cats who's back.
How's it going?
We got good old Scotty over here.
The
How's it
Iceman.
going?
The Iceman.
Scotty the Iceman, North Fan Pro Staffer.
Yeah, there you go.
I like the jacket.
And then
Thanks.
we got Luke virtually here, Mr. Luke Henches, Mr. Rod and Reload. He's all the way up in Park Rapids. And we got Nick. We got Nikki Rose now.
What's up?
Whoop, and me.
Glad to be back.
It's me.
Amy
and me,
Munsinger.
Amy
Yeah.
Munsinger. Amy All Outdoors.
And Nikki is Nikki.
Mm.
What is it? Nikki underscore Huddleston?
Nikki
No, Nikki
Rose.
Nikki Rose.
Yep, Nikki Rose.
Yeah.
On TikTok.
There we go. Yeah. But what have we all been doing? I mean, we've all taken a break and we've all been out, fishing, getting in trouble.
I haven't been fishing.
A little bit of both.
I've
Some
been
of,
scooping.
some of us moved even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the big change.
We've had some
Yeah.
big changes on this cast.
We're up in
Right.
paradise now.
But
Right.
now we're gooder now. Just kidding. So
Luke, what'd you do with that catfishing boat? Did you
Oh,
sell
yeah.
that thing, or
Sold
is
it.
that just hanging out waiting for me to use it? Or we probably at least get the motor turning on that thing.
Yeah, she sold it. Paid for my slab for my house and the framing.
Oh no, you sold the boat for
Oh, yeah.
concrete?
Yeah.
he went from catfish to trout.
That's some real life shit there, Luke.
Hey, the trout up there.
It's amazing.
super
I
fun.
know. I just give him a hard time. Actually, we were at Red Lake together, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. 4
About
weeks.
3
ago.
weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. So I went up and visited him up there. So
How'd you guys do?
it was tough, actually. Very tough. Right after that
That cold,
big-
cold.
That cold front?
well, it was
Yeah.
cold front, but the big huge full moon that we had up there, it did not.
Really?
Yeah.
It was
Man, I was up there a couple of weeks ago, and we were watching them on the live scope. They'd come up to your bait, and as soon as you just move it at all, like all 8 fish would just scatter right down to the bottom and gone.
Gone. They were skittish.
Very skittish.
So
Yeah.
I mean, we got one.
been busy
a
up
bunch of
there, though.
walleye, but I think we just went at the wrong time. I mean, we went the week after everybody was crushing them, so we have to go back up there and try it again, don't we?
It's like our luck, off and on this year. It's like, oh, I think week before or after that we go out. It's like, oh, everyone's slayed and
No. Like
Yeah.
we drilled like what,
Thanks
9
for the
miles
6
worth of
inch sunny.
holes. Oh, it
That's
was
just
awful.
one day.
Yeah, that was horrible. And then get stuck, and we got totally stuck. It was hilarious.
That's
What made it so tough, Luke?
I think neither of us had really run and gun for crappie on Red Lake. It's different. It is different because you're doing big moves, chasing moving schools. We couldn't get a school to sit still. That was, I think, our biggest problem. And finding schools out there is hard. It's so much water. And Amy can attest.
Yeah.
It's a lot of water.
Yeah, it was. When also I didn't check either though. We should have checked was the barometric because it was totally, you could totally tell the difference. I
Mm.
think that was a big deal because they were skittish. So, and you had to really finesse them.
We got
I
one.
caught what, one?
Yeah, we were only crappie fishing really, and we got one good one. That was what, 14.
Something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a good fish. Just tough.
And
Some good ones in there.
there is, but and then Nick was up at what? You were up at the Lake of the Woods, weren't you? Just recently.
Yes, I just got back on Sunday from Lake of the Woods, and it was so funny because the weekend before that I was mille lacs, and it was like almost the same type of action and bite, like with the perch, the big perch coming through, but all the fingerlings and all the walleyes,
Yes.
and it was always. I thought being up there this weekend with that full moon and that front that was supposed to come in on Sunday that we would have nailed them, but we got everything but
You guys had
a
some
couple
decent
28.
fish.
We had 28-inch in there. We had a couple really good eaters. So I brought home a cooler full of fish. So
Can't beat
Yeah,
that.
no, fresh
that was
fish.
really fun.
Have you been getting out, Scotty?
Here and there, every other weekend when I don't work my side job. But
To get out,
Yeah.
just crush them. We just went out with Dan and his little son Wyatt. He was reeling in some.
Yeah,
Did we get
so
any
fun.
video for that or no?
No.
Oh,
he's
okay.
almost got it figured out.
Oh, he does. He's a
he's
trooper.
got
I
the
will tell you
basics
that.
down.
He's lasting longer and longer every trip.
Yeah,
So,
typical kid. I mean, he's
Mhm.
seemed to get bored a couple times, but as soon as we put him on fish, he seemed to love to do
Yeah.
it. I mean, we were finally catching him as you were making fun of me and my pinheads.
Those are really good bait.
My live bait worked just fine too.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Did you want
I
They
know.
sure
He's
did.
like, maybe I should switch over as I'm like wheeling them in
I
left and
know,
right.
My hands are just freezing.
It was
Dealing with
funny.
baits stinks, but
But
it works.
yeah, we were catching. I caught you. We got some nice dinner for you guys.
We were trying to get Amy a 12-inch crappie for her tournament and failed.
Well,
We got close.
no, we didn't fail. We just didn't
Well,
get the
you
right size.
just need to come out on one of the lakes I know, and
We got I think cleaned 15 crappies that night and like 8 sunnies.
you're either gonna
that's
get
a
into
good
a bunch
couple
of dinks
meals.
or you're gonna land a slab. So
yeah, they're mixed in there. I mean, right now that's just the pressure, the weather right now. I don't know how everybody else has been out there fishing and noticing the difference in the weather. You know, when it gets super cold and it warms up, the difference of oh, there's my little Wyatt. Yep, that was one of his big gills.
it's a nice gill.
Yeah, we were out and
He's wearing your hat.
Uh-huh.
yeah, exactly. Good.
We got rules with our fish pictures in the Olsen family.
You gotta hold them up.
No, we got to be wearing an old Carver hat.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
think-
just being out too. I don't know if you guys have noticed the difference.
Oh, yeah.
Again, you know, some people think, oh, you just go out to the water, or go out to the lakes and just drill holes and just think you can find fish. Well, you got to really, you
can
gotta watch the
finding
weather.
them is one thing, but
Yeah.
getting them to bite and finessing them is another. Whenever that pressure is just
Right.
right.
I was out last Saturday and I was by myself and it just, there's no snow on the ice. So you find it difficult. You drill and then there's 70 out and then you go drill there and then they move 20 yards over and it's like you're running and
like-
chasing the whole time.
Thing with like midwinter, you know, fishing doesn't really get better in the middle of the winter.
No.
You get lower, different light penetrations, oxygen levels change in a lot of lakes. And,
Oh, definitely.
Especially
Yeah.
after like cold couple weeks. But
Swear.
there isn't a lot of snow cover. So
Mm-mm.
like when we were chasing fish, they were going from one, what do you call it, like cloud of snow to
That's usually what I'll
That's what
set
you-
up
another
on
cloud
is
of
another
snow
cloud
over
of
there.
snow.
Right.
Well, and that's what you want to look for,
Yeah.
especially in those, like I was
If I'm
explaining to
setting up
you.
at night for like my hub, that's what I'll set up on as a
yeah,
patch
what
of
are your
snow
guys'
like that.
what are your guys' main success tactics for midwinter fishing? And talk about the species you're fishing too.
well, for me, it's been other people's panoptics, and I'm a really good hole driller. So I've been catching a lot of fish using that. But
Yeah,
What are you
that was
guys
fun.
seeing? What are you seeing right now in terms of watching the fish on live scope?
well, they're schooled up like in the basins, from what I thought.
They're gonna be
like out in
moving
the middle
deeper
of the
right
lake.
now.
Yeah, they're being pushed down right now.
And I thought maybe, you know, because the lake I was fishing in has a lot of northerns and predators. I'd probably be hanging out near the weeds, right? So probably pushing the schools of crappies out toward the middle.
If you can
I don't
find
know.
weeds that are green and still have like life left in them, your water is going to have a little bit better oxygen levels and they will hang out around there. Plus, it's cover for them all day
Yeah,
long.
when
But
I
yeah,
was-
They're
was,
all. Sorry, go ahead.
I was filming underwater stuff. I sent Chewy a video. I don't think we got it loaded, but I was filming right on the edge of this super green cabbage, and the bass came through, pike came through. There were so many bigger
Yep.
bluegills sitting in that cabbage. It was, and they hardly moved when those big fish came through either, which is
Yeah.
even crazier.
Yeah, because you see a lot of that. They're starting to feed. So when you could show you when we were looking on the panoptics, so you saw those like little cloud, like little dots. That was like the plankton. So they've been staying closer to the bottom. It seems like right now they're feeding. But yeah, we're noticing what
Yeah.
we were in 13, 14.
It was all
feet.
normal stuff. Yeah, like sunnies were hanging out a little higher than crappies.
you can find a steep drop off the edge of a basin,
Yeah, right
like, where it's
just
coming
right
up,
down.
and get on that. You'll be finding panfish there a lot.
Yeah, this lake was cool. It was like hole on this side, hole on this side, and like
Like a hump
17
and-
feet
yeah.
between them.
That was good.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just learning. But what have you been doing, Nick? I mean, target
Besides
anything?
working, but you know, we both were doing that WHAM tournament, trying to get the walleyes and crappies in, and so the last couple of weeks, trying to get out there for them on the known lakes that hold them.
Yeah.
But again, getting out there was kind of, you know, and the weather and where we were and where we set up, and it was just circumstantial. Like they were down there that we were marking them, and we would get those soft, finicky bites, or they wouldn't want something, and then we put on something else. And
Did you notice any
Just get
difference,
luck.
like of the weather that changed them?
no, it was kind of that's what was ironic between the two, like Red Lake and Lake of the Woods, or Mille Lacs, even like that whole thing. I've had the same type of weather, and I went twice with 2 different full moons, thinking that would make a difference, especially with the walleyes. No, it was still just those little ones, and we were set up where we normally would for them, but it was a finicky bite. But we did get lucky a couple times. I got really lucky with those big perch, so those were fun. It's a good meal.
I was jealous of that big old
Yeah.
perch. But yeah, it's
It's
just
a nice one.
it's been super crazy. Just
Yeah, the weather's been up and down so
It
much.
has.
I
And I
fished
really like
walleye.
a smooth weather pattern.
I do too.
Yeah,
That
Yeah,
change.
fish like a steady barometric pressure. That's for dang sure.
Oh
yeah, if they can keep it. I mean, it's like what 30.4. Then that's when they start really. I mean, they're shut down, and then you got to start changing your line poundage and your lure to go
Drop
smaller.
down
just-
size. Yep.
I mean, you have to go tiny versus. I mean, that steady pressure. If you can get below that,
Yeah,
at
I was
29.7. It's great.
I was fishing walleye up here on a local lake by me. I've been fishing a lot of walleye lately. I haven't been filming all of it. I've been trying to figure out like daytime walleye into the dark. I've been finding most walleye like 38 to 40 feet of water,
Yeah.
which is crazy. And I'm catching walleye on tungstens.
Yeah.
I was downsizing so small. I thought they were trout chasing me up super fast, like coming up 7-8 feet. They were all walleye, and I did good. I ended up putting a bigger bait down. I couldn't get anything to bite a bigger bait at all. It was weird, and they were all 13, 14, 15-inch walleye, and they would only eat a tungsten. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. A little 5.
I mean, those are automatic keepers at that depth, aren't they?
Well, no, I
Pretty
was like
much.
36 feet, and none of them had barrow trauma at all. It was odd.
well,
But
yeah.
I
I
was
mean,
also using a noodle rod, so it took me. I brought them up pretty slow.
Nice.
yeah. I mean, usually if you can reel them up pretty slow enough, they won't get that. I mean, if you're just people like to crank them, like, oh, I want that fish, I want that fish. If people realize when they're fishing in that kind of deep of water, kind
Right.
of slow it down.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's
and then
one of the
and give it a
reasons
couple
I
of
won't.
minutes and just
They're going in the bucket anyways.
Well,
One of
yeah,
the reasons
I
I
mean-
don't fish deeper
Correct.
basins. So.
correct. But I'm just saying, if I mean, I know how excited everyone wants to pull them up, but
right.
just to be honestly, if you're not going to keep anything, slowly reel them up. People just don't realize that, and then give them a minute to
Adjust.
adjust to what you just yanked them out of there.
Chewy, let's pull up a few comments.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. We got Heather.
Sounds like us right now watching you from the ice house. This pressure's making them picky. Yeah, a lot of ups and downs right now on those fish. It's been wild.
Try a little bait.
Brother Pedro Trejo. What's up,
Pedro.
Carver Beebs?
Yeah, slow down your cadence too. I
Pedro,
noticed
what's
What's up,
up,
Pedro?
man? There's a catfish in one.
Right across one leeches.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were talking about that. I was doing a
Mail
TikTok.
order leeches.
I did my
Yeah.
first TikTok live stream the other night. Walleye fishing. I had a pretty good stream. I averaged like 150 the whole time. We had like almost 20,000 people in there, and everyone's like, "You should be using leeches." Like, you can't buy leeches right now up here.
No, you can't. You could get
No,
plastic
some,
ones.
some shops do carry them, but they don't carry. I think the biggest is between. Well, they carry panfish is what you want. That's what they're targeting. That's what I get called for is panfish leeches. But
They don't have the jumbo ones.
because they still get, they'll still stretch up to 3 inches, 4, depending on the size of the panfish leech, I guess. But in mediums,
Yeah,
Why-
there's no leeches up here. Zero
Yeah.
leeches.
Well, I was trying to get
Yeah.
Billy Rub to make one. I think plastic ones. Wouldn't that make that would be?
Michael's
Money.
Outdoors.
I would be.
I mean, I told him. I said people want leeches.
Brandon
then again-
also. So me and Brandon lived in the same town, and he moved as well. He moved up north as well.
Nice.
Oh, look at you! Have a fishing friend now.
He's not up here north. He's less north than me.
No,
Ooh, Rob.
overall,
You're in a good area, Luke.
Yeah, for sure.
I wasn't that far off from him. About an hour north
What's up,
when we
Zach?
did that negative 25 weather, and man, I mean, you were a trooper for that. It
Yeah,
was
there's our brother.
cold, but we crushed them.
Zach's on,
I mean,
our
Hi,
brother.
Zach.
Zach told me to come to him for leeches. That's good to
Long
know.
time no see.
there you go, Zach. But yeah,
Hook me up, Zach.
but overall, I mean, I've been out, and that's what I've been trying to do. I'm so adapted now to this weather that doesn't even phase me. It's so crazy.
Yeah, once you adjust accordingly, it's makes it a lot more.
So we get a
easier
week
to
of
get
like
out.
-50. Anything feels better than that.
The heat wave of 20 degrees is nice.
This
Well, speaking, it's supposed to
this
this
one's-
weekend.
Luke,
so-
you'd be proud of me. I've been pan fishing like my last 4 times I've gone. Everything's slushed in the river. The season's over.
Really?
It's terrible. Every corner.
That sucks.
Oh, that is awful.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a couple that aren't, but I like fishing in Carver, and Carver's all locked up.
Here's one for you, Luke.
My grandpa used a lot of late season summer leeches and saved them and feed them for winter and hammered. Maybe I'll talk to Zach and see if I can get some leeches. I'm on the quest for a 30-incher this winter on the ice. That's my goal.
Well, can't you just save them? I mean, just keep refreshing the water over the
Yeah.
whole.
Let's get a tank.
They don't last that long.
No.
Do you have to have like an aerator, or how do you do it?
You put him in there.
And you got to feed them.
Yep. And then I'll tell you what, we'll do a pound or two, and that's it. A panfish.
We could probably just freeze them, don't you think?
I
Cut
don't
them
know.
up.
I don't know. I don't know about freezing.
Oh yeah.
You know, I've been trying this. I've been trying the whole trout fishing stuff lately. I'm learning a lot.
Well, that's good.
I got
Snake
called
River.
a cheater. I got called a cheater for using a camera, but so most people sight fish them, right? And like, I could not imagine actually hooking up, jigging for a trout without a camera or looking at them biting my hook. It's so hard to catch them.
Cheater.
Mhm.
Here's me with the freaking pan optics.
Mhm.
It don't
Sure.
matter. Again, it's we use a pan optics doesn't mean how many times did we went over there, and by the time we drilled they were gone, so it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Well, it
I mean,
matters.
you know what I mean? It saved us 20 holes to drill.
What are your guys' thoughts on like changing the limits for the forward-facing sonar users?
I'm all for it either way because
It's easier to bag a limit at panfish for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, some of the limits that we had were, I don't know, I think they were too high.
So what are you saying? So now there's a rule if you have pan optics with you, they want to change that?
Well,
They're
pretty
talking
soon
about it.
everyone's gonna have one, right?
Yeah.
So or someone in your
I'm not
fishing
spending-
party's gonna have one.
Mhm.
So I think it's a good idea to lower the limit to keep. I got 2 boys, they're
think
4 and
they
8.
should
We
be
got to save
lowered
some
either
fish
way.
for the
Well,
boys.
if you think about it, limits were made really in terms of standard sonar. And I'm not saying people that use live scope are bad fishermen. I think a lot of them are really good. But take a live scope from someone that relies on a live scope, it becomes a lot harder to find fish. Schools of fish, I should
100%.
say.
Well, that's why that's why you got pan optics or onyx right now. You can use those capabilities, use the satellite part of it, and you can see the weed edge, or you can see all that stuff. So you don't really need pan optics sometimes. I mean, you
I
should
just
know the
always
intent
use
turns.
Navionics and a Vexlar.
I
Yeah.
use my FLA.
But yeah, I mean, just to use to find those, and you're looking at saddles, you're looking at your intern turns.
Yeah.
You can see all that stuff. You could technically go there. If it's a lake you've never been on, I mean, do some research. Google
However,
Earth.
I would save it a lot in batteries and having to like recharge them if I had pan optics.
That's well, I use a 32, so it
I
doesn't
mean,
matter.
you can miss it by 10 of school by 10 feet, and you wouldn't know it.
Mm-mm.
Well,
You're
we do-
almost
but we
better
do
off
now.
dropping down and seeing if any of them
Mhm.
come over there, though.
But it's like we drilled how many holes versus how many we could have drilled. I mean,
Yeah.
that was the whole point.
You're not gridding out an area and then going somewhere else whenever you don't find anything, though. Like,
No. Yeah, I know. I drilled a lot of holes. I was sore the next day.
it's good for you, Dan.
Well,
We did
another
that
thing-
on a Saturday, and then Sunday at Old Man Hockey.
Old man.
Oh, it's just hurting on Monday.
Well, it's too bad that Chewy doesn't have a video of you drilling that hole with no cleats on. That was hilarious. He kept spinning in a circle. That was funny. I was like laughing at him. But it's also, you can tell that as soon as you turn to them, they scatter too. They feel it. So I mean, I do agree.
I
at
have
some
heard
points.
that.
They,
They do.
Like they scatter whenever you
they
get them with it.
like toward dark they hung out, like the school stopped moving, but during
You
the
couldn't
day
do
they
that.
were cruising.
Yeah.
I guess that comes out to another topic of when you guys know when you're gonna sit on a spot, and when you guys know when you're gonna, chase fish. I know Amy loves chasing schools.
Well, I chase them to a point, but I mean, again, just like on Saturday, I drilled, and I kept chasing, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, what I'm doing is just dumb. So basically, drilled 10 holes, and then I just waited 15, 20 minutes and quietly walked over to it. I mean,
Mhm.
that's the only thing you can do. That's when I would say that's it. If you notice,
there's a lake by me out in this forest, and we went and drilled and put
is that the
pan
forest you lost your auger in?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
pan
Yeah, what-
optics
that
down.
was interesting.
What happened?
We
Us.
put the pan optics down after we drilled. Every crappie we saw would just go further and further and further away. And I talked to a guy that's been out to that lake. It's very there's no pressure out there. It's 25-foot water clarity. You're in like a 16, 17-foot bay. And he said what they do to get them out there, get there before the sun even comes up and pre-drill all your holes and just wait.
Yeah, that's all you do.
Yep.
I mean, that's how I
Swift
got my
keys an
15.
area over some structure and kind of wait, and they'll come back.
Just
in.
grit it out.
How did you lose your
Yep.
auger there, sir?
Well, I did it 70 miles on my sled that day. I don't even know when I lost it because it took me about 2.5 hours to figure out how to get into this lake because
That's really loud,
It's
whatever that is in the background.
it's a state forest. And I took 2 hours to find out the lake's in huge valleys. So like getting down to it on sled is extremely hard. And I didn't know, I'd never been back there on my snowmobile in my life. So finally talked to a guy at a local lake that's back in the woods. He was on another lake with his kids. And I was like, how do you get back into this lake? He's like, there's an entrance on this one lake. You got to go across the lake, crawl over a portage, go through a slough. Then you got to go over another portage to get to the lake. I finally figured out how to get there. Got there 2 hours later after looking around, driving through these woods, trails, get out there, get off my snowmobile to drill a hole. I don't even have an auger. Lost my brand new drill, lost my auger,
Didn't you lose a rod too?
snapped a rod that trip too, yeah.
That was an
It's
expensive
an
day.
expensive day.
Yeah, it was.
Then when I was going back to look for my auger, I found a rod that I also lost. I'm glad I went back. It was tough. Broke my LX7, my Markham.
What?
Wow, that was a really spendy day.
Dang.
You didn't catch much fish that day, did you?
I didn't get to fish. So next day I went to Reed's and Walker, got myself a new Maven auger, got myself an FLX28, and just reset.
Nice.
Hit the
Atta
reset.
boy.
button. Hit the reset.
How do you like that Maven?
It's
That
amazing.
new one. It's like everyone's talking about it right now.
Awesome. I'm gonna do a video here this weekend, testing how many holes I can get with a battery with 24 inches of ice. I think it could be a good video.
Nice.
So that way it could be a big
You want to
challenge.
see a cool video look?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Dan's trying to drill with no cleats.
That's funny.
Look at Wyatt. Jesus, man. Jeez, man. Wyatt's like, man, I should have just done it myself.
Bust through finally. Oh, and I just took my cleats off.
That's the best part.
That was good, Dan.
So I get to upload your video. Look, if you want me to play it.
You can play some of it. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see. I can explain what's happening here. This is Edge of Cabbage. You can see it. And
Oh yeah.
keep the camera down there. I just did another video recently. This is it actually. This fish is the longest pike I've ever caught out there. It was skinny though.
It is skinny.
But yeah, that fish actually spits that shiner out and then grabs it again, and then caught it.
Some good footage though.
It is.
Yeah,
With that. That's
it's
crazy.
fun. There was like 20 bluegills sitting in the video before that pike came up.
I bet. Just scatter.
Dude, I almost want to, like, when I have bluegill fish, I almost want to put a big shiner down while I'm fishing for it because they love that thing.
Love what?
They're surrounding the shiner when it was down there. It was wild.
Oh boy. That would have been cool. Yeah, no, that would have been. Was that in that one lake by your house that you caught that? Okay.
Mhm.
There you go. That's what we gotta do, Amy.
Yeah.
Drop a shiner down.
Is that
That'll
what it
keep
is?
the school there.
Is that what?
That's what I do. I
That's a
drop a
good idea.
shiner down and
They all come to it. It's insane.
just jig a plastic, and anything else comes in, smacks that
Yeah.
shiner. And
Dude, the
go.
bluegill flock to my shiner when I drop it down on camera. It's unreal.
That's a good idea. I try that. What a good idea. Yeah, that's why not?
Like a hot dog?
I'm doing a hot dog video soon. I like hot dogs for
Oscar
tip.
Mayer?
Just the Franks, the barbecue, the cheap ones, the fun dogs, you know.
Ooh,
Mhm.
fun dogs.
I wind up
Fun
eating
dogs
all
put out
mine.
a special little oil. That's good.
They go on my heater, and then I
We
heat
bring
them
them up to Canada. We have a hot dog day. we all try to get the big pike on hot dogs for a day.
So what's you have any target fish that you want to catch this year, or you got any?
I
Goals?
We got the dates for Canada today.
Nice.
Forgot when it was already, but I am going
For greenback?
August 21st to
Say.
the 29th.
Nice. Do you have anything? Scotty?
I'd like to get a nice walleye this year. I don't know. I haven't been up north at all this year or the last year, so I think that's due.
Chewy. Oh wait, you don't fish. Nikki?
Yeah, I'm actually
Answer your
excited to
phone one of these days.
Get back onto the river for old time's sake. I kind of miss it. I'll be in the Croy this weekend because I haven't been there yet this season. Because it's always kind of
These two putters are gonna get their mics cut.
It's hard to get out there, and then yeah, so I'll hit that up with Tamara, and I said her name right.
Tamara. Yeah.
Hopefully, if she's watching, she's gonna be so proud of me. And then I think after that, I'll be on Mille Lacs again, because I do have a goal out of that Nemesis Lake of mine to get a 30 out of there.
Nice.
Because I mean, the closest I got in 2024 was a 29. So they're in there. I know they're in there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, they're definitely
Persistence.
in there.
You just got to get out there constantly.
They're just not dumb.
Oh, but guys, I did this last summer get my muskie finally.
Yes.
So
Woohoo!
got that out of the way, and now I have to go for bigger. 50.
Was it a tiger or a pure strain?
It was a pure strain, and that was in the
Ooh.
video that I made. I literally asked. I was like, "This is a real muskie, right?" I'm too excited because I was shaking, and then I was like, "It's a real muskie."
Oh, you got a muskie.
I did.
The joke is over.
Yeah.
It's been over
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
where have you
That's
been?
the-
Now
kind
we're
of-
gonna keep it going.
That's what me and Luke said.
In a while.
Yeah, that's why there has been my memes have been dry of that.
That's what me and Luke just said. Nikki caught a muskie. Man, forget about the podcast. What are we gonna
Yeah.
talk about now?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
we've been talking about the muskie for what? 3 years, 4 years?
Yeah, a while.
Yeah, I got invited to.
She
I got
wasn't
invited
fishing
to,
for it, but she caught one.
Yeah. Like
I got invited to
I
Lake
find that-
Winnipeg this weekend, and I couldn't go.
No.
No.
No, I'd love to go up to Canada.
Got
him.
I'd love to go get a greenback with
oh
a
yeah.
with
What's up,
a snow
Reggie?
bear.
What's
Oh,
up, Reggie?
I would love to do that.
I
Why-
did.
My brother.
I was supposed to be in a snow
Reggie.
bear on Friday. I was supposed to be in a snow bear out there on Lake Winnipeg, and I'm going to Florida on Tuesday, so I can't take that much time off.
Are you going golfing?
Golfing Golfing and fishing. I have a fishing trip
right.
planned.
Yeah.
So,
I gotta-
Luke,
I'm
I got a text just now that said, "Hey, we need a hot spot for Saturday. See if Luke's got any new pins for us to try." That was my brother, and he's taking my dad and probably my nephew and maybe me and Wyatt out to go surgeon fishing.
Yeah, there's
Hey,
great.
Reggie.
There's good spots out. I sent you the pins, the same pins I sent you. I would always fish those spots.
Yeah.
So, did somebody catch that sturgeon again, Luke?
It's been caught, yeah, again.
Which one?
It looked skinnier. If that was the one.
What are you talking about?
The one.
Well, it's a different
The one
time of
that
the
he
year.
got his record.
Oh,
We
really?
could look. Do you got Luke's picture of a
Yeah, these
surgeon?
guys just caught
We should
a.
pull that up.
They caught a
That's great.
78 incher. I think it was my fish
Yeah.
because I was getting some crap online for dropping that sturgeon.
Did it have a bump on its head? I mean, did you verify it? I mean, how do you
Oh,
know?
People are commenting saying, "Oh, well, it's some low life guys that were commenting about it, saying how, Oh, Luke dropped that sturgeon. Blah,
Well,
blah,
Jesus,
blah.
look how big it was. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
It
And it's
rolled
not like
out of
it's a
my
tough
it
fish.
rolled out of my hands from like 6 inches off the ground, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I dropped it from
Ooh.
3
Heather
feet.
caught 8 crappies while she was watching.
Nice.
Awesome, Heather.
How big are they?
That's awesome.
That's my goal this
Or
year
good
is
luck.
15 and a half, 16-inch crappie.
Heather is living
I
the
was
life
going for the
right
one I
now.
lost
Yeah.
a couple years ago, but
What's up, Tucker? Yeah,
like
Tucker
big-
was
big
just
crappie and nice
Tucker
eye.
was just up here last weekend. We went burbot fishing, trout fishing. He caught his first trout. He caught he caught a burbot. We each caught quite a few burbot, or I caught a couple burbot through the ice.
I never have.
It's fun, dude. Them bigger burbot.
I've heard they fight.
It's not even they fight good, but they hit so hard it almost rips the rod out of your hand.
Is that Tucker
would
right
be
there,
fun.
Chewy?
That's Tucker that was in chat there. Yeah,
Heck
Oh.
yeah.
Is that
He
you
has-
taking the picture, Luke?
that's Tucker taking it. That's Tucker trying his best.
Oh,
Well, hey, you're in the picture at least, and the fish.
No, we were
Those
fishing
fish
in
are
like
so cool.
30 feet of water. This is one of the clearest lakes in this whole region. And we put the camera down at dark before it died. And like the sun was almost completely down. You could see like 40 feet into the water with the camera. It was so clear.
Dang.
Those fish are so cool. I love the
They're
prints.
beautiful.
They remind me of Lisa Frank.
Oh, they
folders.
do.
Remember that?
Yeah.
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 They're so pretty and vibrant.
And they're
Especially
easy
with
to
the
they're
food.
easy to catch. They're easy to catch. You get a big glow spoon, you put a minnow on each part of the treble hook. So you have 3 minnows dangling, tear a couple in half, leave one alive, just start pounding bottom. And once in a while when you lift it, they hammer it. Like I'm talking full-fledged, like flathead swallowing a
I
bullhead.
like
I
that.
just used 1 ounce
That does
jig
sound
heads.
fun.
1 ounce jig heads with a minnow and pounded the bottom with them.
Yeah, some people like use. I have glow jig heads I use as well. I just like the
Mhm.
spoons because you can get a lot more bait on them.
True. I guess I've never tried
Let's
it
go,
that way.
Dan.
And Fish Werner, I did not break the rod. Fish Werner made me a rod, by the way, guys, a walleye rod for ice. Because I gave him a bunch of catfish weights. I think I might have gave him a rod, a sling.
Isn't that the one you broke?
oh
I
man.
didn't break it. No.
he,
Is that
broke
when
it
you
on, he broke it on. He broke it on the Sunday.
Retired
Yeah.
catfishing?
I've
Gotta
got
make 'em
2
better,
walleye.
Warner.
2
Why is
walleye.
Warner?
Corey Gillis, what's up, Chewy? What's up, Corey?
What's up,
How's it going?
Corey?
That Mr. Warner. I don't get a rod here, or what's the deal?
You got to give him lots of goods, so you'll get a rod.
Wow.
Because
like,
outdoors.
Do some trading.
Well, like I said, there's a lot of small walleyes that I've been and heard in 10, 15 years. 2028, 2029 season will be epic up there.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hey, a fish is
I
a
know
fish.
me and
Heather.
Furu got into quite a few good ones that year we went up. Like,
That's my boy Danny Cal right there.
No.
And there's,
Well-
there's our brother.
Well, hopefully, hey Jay.
The drop shot, man.
Well, hopefully,
That's
Drop
right.
shot, yeah.
Hey, all right.
He drop shining. Especially these drop shots.
oh man.
well, I was supposed to go with Vu this weekend. Hopefully, we were supposed to go to Red. I don't know if he's changed his mind or not, but I'm gonna try and get up there.
Trap
again.
shot or
That'll be
nothing.
fun. Try and get up there, and I try and get my 15 and a half, 16-inch. It's possible. I want that bigger crappie now.
They're in there.
Oh,
That's
you'll
what
get
we-
it. You'll get it.
Heather caught 18, 11 inches, nothing crazy. But we caught on Sunday,
Those are good eaters.
because I do
Yeah.
get out. We caught
Whoa.
11, and a couple of 13s on Minnewaska.
Do you have a picture of that?
My brother has pictures. I texted him right now, see if he sent them to us.
Okay.
Amy, Fish Werner said he's got lots of blanks. So
Well, chop
Hi,
chop,
Dan.
28
Did you,
inch.
did you drive your
ultralight,
truck out
please.
there, Chewy?
No,
I'll hit you up. I got a
absolutely
bunch of-
not. No,
You wanna drive your
my,
truck
my,
through
my
that
brother's
channel?
ice house is right off the.
Chewy's
landing.
afraid of ice. I can't believe you went.
No, I drove on the ice 2 weekends ago. I drove on the ice on Waconia.
My new truck ain't going on
Everybody
the
and their
ice.
sister is on Maconia. It's like a town on that.
Now where
They've
we were
been-
at,
They've been getting some nice fish
Now
out
where we're
there,
at.
though.
we were way
away from everybody.
from the little town that they got going there.
Isn't that crazy?
That lake's a
I'm
shit
surprised.
show.
I'm surprised that doesn't fall through with that much.
That
stuff
lake
right
is
there.
a shit show in the winter.
I've gone there and not even brought fishing poles.
yeah, see?
Like I probably
Just-
know 10 people out there and you just go from shack to shack. It's a riot.
Yeah.
I know guys that have gotten lost trying to get out of that village
Oh,
out there
yeah.
to get off the lake. They're like, how do you get out? Like they had to ask somebody.
Yeah, a friend of mine was just there last night and they were out fishing and we were chatting on the phone and they were catching like 11 and a halfs, the whole, like a bunch of them. But I'm like, it's stupid. How the hell do you even get out of there? I mean, to maneuver it like maze. I'm like, forget it.
They got roads out
Yeah.
there.
So messy.
I'd rather
Yeah, but
be.
where do they go?
I just don't like being around a whole lot of people. I like to go
No.
and find my own stuff.
Yeah, what
I
are
like
in terms
being
of
away from all that.
what about so in terms of map contours, transitions? What are you guys looking for right now in terms of finding? I don't know. You can maybe talk about the species too, but what are you guys looking for on a lake map when you're looking for fish?
If I'm on a bigger lake, I look for like underwater points with steep drops on them, and I will look at a lot of that. Or like, you know, if you're more on a bowl shape, just find a good drop or a weed line, depending on the depth. Or go drill out the middle and see if they're crappie are there. And that's usually what I am after. But like the point is more, you're gonna get a lot more everything out there.
Well, when you do that though, you gotta either is it sunny out or is it cloudy? It makes a huge difference as well. I mean, certain areas. I mean, you got to go underneath all the
My cord's
Snow.
messed. I'm sorry.
like going underneath all the snow piles and stuff like that is where they're gonna hide. Depends. I mean, if it's super sunny out, that's where they're gonna
I'm
go.
usually
then I
out.
look.
And more low light conditions, or I try to be, but yeah.
Tell you what, Werner needs to watch his tone there, Luke.
Why is that?
Who's that?
Oh, but it's true.
Yeah, you know what? He's one kid. I love the kid to death. I'm pretty sure at some point he's going to be someone real big in this industry. But
He
I
is.
want him to turn 18 and have him on this podcast.
He's growing a
Can't
ton
wait.
on. He's growing a lot on YouTube. I don't know how old. How old are you, Fish Runner? Like 11?
Oh,
I think he's
not bad.
pushing like 12. But Jay, I've been hearing about that too. Put up Jay's. I've been hearing that too.
Drop
Dro-
shot,
drop-
probably.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what we've been hearing.
Drop
Actually, we're just
shot of
talking about
frog.
that, Scotty.
I was reading about it today or yesterday. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
Coach
Fish Werner's almost up
IFM.
to Fish Werner's almost up to 1,500 subs on YouTube.
Yeah.
dang.
Wow, he's so funny.
Good job.
He is.
He shows
He's
up
a
at the
great kid.
shows. I'm like, hey, I know you.
He's just a
He's a
good
good kid.
good old kid.
Yeah, just wait till
Keep it
we
up.
bring him here. We'll chew him out, chewy. No
We
pun
can't wait till he
intended.
turns 18.
Be scared, kid. Be scared. Well, yeah, we'll have to
We'll have
load
him
you up on
on.
some rubs. Huh?
We'll have him on the pod one day.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could.
When he turns 18.
His dad.
But otherwise, what when you're using your electronics, what do you ever sit and notice to figure out what is hitting? And do you notice like the crappies hitting? Do you notice the sunfish, the difference between perch? I mean, are you tuned into that too?
Yeah, some of them you can. If I'm shallower, it's harder to tell. But if I'm out deeper, then yes.
You can
I don't
tell
know
the
what's up with
difference.
this mic, dude.
Dude.
It works.
It works.
Quit fiddling with it and it'll keep working, Scott.
Connection's on. That's what's going on.
But do you ever notice the difference
Hold on, Mike.
when you're watching your FL8 besides the hum?
Well,
Mm,
I've had the pleasure of fishing with people with Panoptics and all that lately, which is super fun. I'm getting more acquainted to it and seeing, some of the pros and cons with it. But I know just personally, without that, like just the feel of the bite, I could tell like that's definitely a perch, because of how they bite. Or then when I do see like a stack and when they're kind of just elevated and off the bottom by a foot or two, I'm like, oh, there's a pod, just jig or try to change up the action. If they don't bite, they don't like that much action, then I change it up and then they'll scatter. But what I did find is it's like kind of what we did a little bit is we drilled a bunch in a circle or whatever, made it quiet a little bit, waited, and then hole hop those because they kept coming back around. So
it's all that noise.
yeah.
They can hear it. They can hear it. You have to like almost tiptoe to those holes.
I like it whenever you can drill a hole and like drop down It's not working.
There you go.
So
Drop down and like
Keep going.
can drop down and see. You can just read their attitude. Like if they're coming up as you're dropping down to them, get them to start chasing right away. Like I don't know, I love that. But I haven't seen a bite like that in a while this year because it's been so screwy.
No, that's an
Yeah.
early season.
I love
thing.
that shit.
But when
whenever
you were
just drop
watching,
down and-
but like when we were doing Panoptics, you could tell the difference. I was kind of showing you, or you could see that the difference. That
Yeah.
those are sunfish and these are crappies. I mean, you can see the difference.
Right.
That was also like a zero pressure lake, and the bite
Correct.
was
No, but
great.
that was perfect training. I mean, even Wyatt was looking. I mean, it's perfect training to show you, how you can identify fish, which makes it easier what you're trying to target. I mean, if you're
Yeah.
targeting walleye or gills or crappies,
We were trying to get Wyatt to be the Panoptics guy and tell us how far they were and what direction and stuff, and it wasn't working.
He was looking. He was trying.
I got a new method I
He's
want
in
to try
training.
for ice walleye. I've been seeing a lot of walleye pictures come up lately of I know they do it, but a lot of the walleye this time of year will start eating hibernating frogs out of the mud.
Oh,
So my theory is next year I'm gonna save some frogs for the winter, dead. I'm gonna freeze them, and I'm gonna lay some frogs on the bottom on a weed edge where they hibernate. I'm gonna wait for a big walleye to come pick one up.
Good idea.
I think that'd be kind of
Just thinking even like leeches though too. I bet would work.
Yeah.
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 But this
You
guy,
can always-
filleted a walleye. It had like 3 frogs in it, 3 leopard frogs.
Well, on the river, we catch them a lot like underneath the chin because they're just trapping them in the mud like they would a frog, right? That's like
Mhm.
black and green always works out there.
Mhm.
Black, green, yellow.
Mm.
I think they think it's a frog and just trap it, and then they back up a little bit and munch it. But if you can feel them trap and set the hook, you catch them under the chin.
Huh.
Yeah, I got a
Or-
Foul hook.
I got a
about
spot you can probably
record.
try that won't be slushed under, Dan, if you want it. It's closer to J Town, but
Oh, sure.
you can go try it. You can walk down there. Actually, it's not too bad.
We'll have to go try that, won't we?
Yeah,
There
I
you
used to
go.
Nyquist. I used to actually pull.
Did you just roll your eyes at
Oh.
me?
No, I'm pretty sure I know where he's talking, and it's a big hill and a long walk.
No, it's not that spot. Mm-mm. Not that spot.
Okay.
But no, Bert Nyquist just said, leopard frogs for walleye. When I grew up on the lake up here, we used to only pull frogs with Lindy's and catch walleye all the time. That was like our secret thing that nobody does. No, I don't think anyone really does pulls Lindy's with frogs, but it worked great. They love them.
That sounds awesome.
Never tried it.
I've tried using them out here, but like I'll get them to trap, and the frogs, I don't think they didn't have a good. I don't know. I did it in the summer too with the long rod, so it was hard to like. No, it didn't work for me.
That's walleye in the mud puddles.
Mhm.
There you go.
Mud puddles.
out,
Pedro,
out in the
come on,
Dakotas,
man.
maybe. Yeah.
What?
I
But
said out in
overall-
the Dakotas you can.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you guys had anything new this year that you haven't tried, or you know what I mean? Like something new that you're like, whoa, I could.
I've been using a lot bigger, like louder baits, just to kind of bring them in while I'm dead sticking too, just to try something different.
spoons?
Yeah,
Tried different
Yeah.
spoons, different colors, and all that.
the dinner bell,
The dinner
all
bell.
about the rip and wraps.
dinner
Yeah, I
bell,
was
all of
doing.
them.
I went back to my rattle wraps.
and I don't
Those
run a
were
lot of
The
them. But
ticket.
it's like, why not? Nothing else is working.
Just to slow it.
Different sizes too.
Yep.
So it's like I had a good year with those for multiple species. Then I kind of found something else that worked for a while, and then I just kind of wrapped back around it. And I slayed the pike, in the spring. It was awesome with those rattle wraps.
Yeah, but we have 6 more weeks, so we don't talk about that open water stuff yet.
I know.
I'm keeping it here. That's all I want.
Do we have 6 more weeks?
6 more weeks.
That's what Phil said.
That's what
Yeah.
Phil said.
It's true.
Yeah.
No, Phil, that's not what you said.
Our walleye time's running out here. We're gonna have to head for the border to go catch them.
Right.
Oh, I can't. March at the end of this month
won't have
and
time.
March, beginning of March is going to be good fishing this year.
Oh,
I
late
can't
ice
wait.
is my favorite.
I will be going up north for that for sure. Probably the Ore area.
Yeah, I'll
Or
be going,
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to Red in March for when they really school up out there. For
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we should all make an adventure up there together.
I would do that.
If we're cool enough to
The
be with you.
podcast.
I'll drill.
You're
With
that,
spikes
brother.
on.
not allowed to have cleats, though.
Yeah, you have to.
Scott Wiggler
Right.
mic.
Everyone's-
That what?
Scott's mic is
Hi, Jason.
tingling.
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
Probably Scotty's. But I think it'd be fun. Yeah, 6 more weeks of this, and then it's like open water. I'm more ice. You guys know that.
Well, I can't wait for your
Same.
Panoptics and my catfishing boat to pair up.
Yeah, no.
I'm really excited, Luke, for trying to use that when they're like, oh, I'm gonna get a lot of crap for this, but pulling them off the nests basically when you
Okay.
can see them
Mm.
when they're protective. You just float down the river and it'll be a lot.
So he's cheating.
It would have been a
Yeah,
lot.
we're gonna cheat.
Luke's boat.
Well, hopefully, there's the big old my one. I hopefully in 2 weeks I'm on it is the KOP, which is the King of Panfish tournament. There's like 77 people or 77 teams, and I hope I'm one of them. I'm waiting for my partner to say yes or no over on Big Stone. So it'd be amazing fishing there. Those gills there are crazy. They're
Big
catching
Stone.
11
Yeah.
inches
Such
right
a
now.
great,
I've heard
great
it's
area to
it's
fish.
either a good lake or it's like really hard though.
It just
But I haven't been
Yeah.
out there, so I don't know.
the crappies are good.
How many teams are they allowing?
100.
I thought they were up to 80 almost.
When is it?
80.
The last weekend of February.
Okay. I got a guy up there. I might try doing that. I think that'd be fun to get my ass kicked by a bunch of ice fishing.
Really, you don't have no setup for that.
That would be so fun though.
You're
Good
okay.
experience.
That's
Let 'em
hilarious.
do it.
Let's go, Luke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go Luke.
I don't need
Go.
a setup to drill a hole and catch panfish. I just
It's-
got to catch fish.
All right.
It's like
I
a
will
bass
pay
tournament.
your entry fee if you go and do that.
Yeah, Amy's gonna pay the entry fee. I'll go with you, Luke.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, we'll all go,
Yes,
Luke.
yeah.
Yeah, what does Amy know?
We'll take turns.
Good luck.
Tag in.
You don't
I
have
just
time to drink
got,
up water,
I just got signed up for a walleye tournament this spring. Someone reached out to me for a city. They're doing a big walleye tournament for like the region for the tourism board. And
Oh,
I'm going to do that with a buddy of mine, Lucas. Amy knows Lucas.
That'd be fun.
But yeah, we're going out with him. He's going to be showing me where to go because God knows.
Yeah,
He's
we've
got all
seen
the
you
live
fish.
scopes. Yeah. I
So
just
look,
get-
you're transitioning from river to lakes. Are you? I gotta say, you find it a little bit complicated since you've been out of that for a while. I mean, you fished every now and then, but
I mean, I
figuring
grew
a
up.
little bit out?
I grew up my whole life fishing here every day. I just getting back into the lake thing is,
different, right?
yeah. It getting back into ice fishing
Different.
in general has been.
So is it
It's been different?
is it safe to say that now you fish for bait?
Yep. Nope. Now I just
You're
bait.
here.
So far, then what? Since you've been out of it, what has been your favorite to reel in right now?
Trout.
Trout's so fun.
dude, trout fight. They fight so good.
Yeah.
And
What
I
do you
like
use for the trout?
a little tungsten with just a little plastic, like a 5 mil with a plastic.
Nice.
And a lot of the time they're like little piranhas. They just bite it and spit it instantly or nudge it or miss it completely. And my big one I caught the other day, my 18-inch, that's the biggest rainbow I've caught I've caught steelhead that were gigantic out in like Lake Michigan, but ice fishing wise, that's my biggest rainbow. I caught a brown bigger than that, but Tucker caught a little tiny one, like 6 inches long. I set my rod down and I looked at my camera and that fish was swimming by the camera with my jig in its mouth. Apparently I didn't need to jig at all,
Yeah.
but it was fun.
That was like you had a good smile on your face with that.
Yeah.
It was a good
maybe
fish.
maybe next week we can touch on tungsten and lead.
Do
Say that
what?
again?
Maybe next week we can touch on tungsten versus lead.
Mm-hmm.
Tungsten all day.
But real quick, I mean, is tungsten really? Since I don't fish and you guys fish, does tungsten really make a difference when it comes? Well, between tungsten and lead, does it really make a difference?
On my Vexlar,
Presentation
yes.
wise, I imagine.
Yes, on the
But-
Vexlar. it
On
does
my
make a big
Vexlar, it makes a big difference. On
Yeah,
How?
so like
you can't see it. Doesn't you got to turn your gain up so high that it's just
Yep.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
And
yeah.
Chewy,
I mean,
there's
go ahead.
there's a thing with tungsten, like the big panfish guys in the summer, a lot of them won't run tungsten because it drops too fast.
Yep.
A lot of people don't want that fast drop that are strictly pan fishing. They would like that slower drop, and tungsten drops super, super fast.
Well, it's also depending
I just
on
slow
what
it
you're.
down.
I
If
slow
you're
it
trying to
down.
get down, I mean,
If you're basin fishing, it's
Yeah,
great because you
because-
can get
yeah.
down to that school quick. You
Yeah.
know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
if
then
your
plus-
if your goal is to get down and catch fish, tungsten's obviously
Yeah.
the way to go.
Mhm.
and they just vice versa, get rid of the lead because of the animals,
Pretty
you know,
much.
of the birds and
I just don't like it because it doesn't show up on my Vexlar as good. But
right.
I don't like that either.
I mean, winter, but what about summer? I mean, I don't think that's going to go anywhere.
summer, yeah, I don't mind lead.
No,
But-
it's not going anywhere.
It's not going to, but it's
No.
gonna. It's not as much as it was prominent. I mean, it wasn't as prominent as it was before.
It's not
I mean,
gonna-
unless
it's not
you
gonna
guys
hold the
wanna-
whole market.
Unless you
anymore.
guys want to pay $28 for a 3/8 ounce.
Mark
tungsten
my
spinning
word.
Oh yeah,
when,
they're not
when
cheap.
when those like hardcore summer panfish guys want a slower drop, I bet they start making a tungsten jigs like covered in plastic to give it the size, and it'll still have that slower drop.
Mhm.
Which makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That sounds pretty expensive for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
The downside to tungsten is it is brittle. I've had jigs break like right at the head. Just
well, you got to remember that all
line's
they
still
are is
tied
They're
and
they're
mass
just
produced.
soldered.
Yeah.
They're just soldered on. You don't
No.
melt the hook to the.
Mm-mm.
no.
It's just
But
soldered.
they get so brittle they just snap. You gotta watch that. But
And you got to remember that all these people saying like American tungsten hooks, there's not a single
Mm-mm.
tungsten hook company in America that buys a tungsten jig from America. We don't have any tungsten foundries in this country, I don't think yet.
Yeah. Correct.
Fun fact.
And I agree,
yep.
which is sad. It's too bad we couldn't do
Thank
that here, but
Thank you, Nyquist. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what the melting point
Exactly.
of tungsten is, if someone wants to look it up, but I think it's like 12,000 degrees or something.
Well, it's definitely not made here, right?
no, you can't hear it.
And,
No.
and when you hear other guys, you know, like when you would see all those postings on Facebook and tungsten jigs, this and that, and then you know some guys were selling for $1, some guys were selling for $3, some guys depending on the custom job they charge $8 to $10 depending on the size. But when you call the other person's stuff junk, it's the same shit.
Just painted different colors.
They're buying it from the same place you're
Or they
buying
get
them,
a different hook soldered onto the tungsten head.
Yeah.
That's it.
which anyone can do. I mean,
Mhm.
we had them. I mean, you know, and back then it wasn't when we made those jigs. It wasn't this UV resin that they're using now. We actually had to wait 24 hours for that thing to dry.
How come
Here,
you don't
You
make
know,
them
or we
anymore?
would actually make them out of glass, wrap the glass around, which was the hardest thing. I mean, I went there like 3 times with those guys. Those guys are artists. I mean, they can. I haven't seen that guy at the ice fishing show in 3 years, but he would make these jigs out of glass that were just incredible.
I,
I mean-
think there were little Zooks or Zeeks or something.
I can't
they
remember
were.
what his name was,
I
but
do
he-
know who you're talking about.
we went with him so many times. He taught me how to do all that stuff, and then the epoxy. We had to wait 24 hours. We had to make a mold and put it in there, which is hard. I can't remember what the mold is called, but it was a clear mold that would let the UV go in and help dry it out. But it was it was a pain in the ass. Now you got this UV, and anybody can paint. I mean, I see it all the time now. You see, if you follow guys, you see how they progress year after year, how they make it more better. And then of course other guys copy other guys and
Mhm.
pattern, but you're paying, so when some people call me and say, is it worth me to pay $10 for the jig? Oh, you're paying for the guy's time.
That's all.
What's the
Besides,
paint
tungsten's
job
going up. The paint jobs, you're paying for that paint job.
Does it hold up? That's the main thing.
You got Raymond,
pay for the
JNS,
quality.
all those
Yeah.
guys. You're paying for the job, and for whatever hook you're using. Some hooks, some have the 90-degree hooks with the big tie the eye a little bit more upper than the other hooks. I imagine they do that because you don't have to worry about the jig getting
Bending.
covered in epoxy. That's one of the things I can think of.
Oh,
I don't see. I mean, I have some and I tried them and I don't see the difference when we put them in the tank. But
I was trying to get Immacula to go to tungsten, and he wants to, but yeah, it's so much work.
Mm-hmm.
But
it is.
He has good product.
I mean, we
does.
couldn't get
That's great.
our delivery. We just canceled it. It wasn't going to get here in time. They're so far behind. It's not even funny.
but
Look.
no, I was gonna kind of get us start to close off here and kind of get some engagement here before we get off because we're kind of at the hour point. But
Let's see. I can
Um,
barely see the.
no, I just wanted to tell people if you guys have any suggestions on anything you want topics on or guests you want on the podcast, leave them in the comments on the YouTube. That's going to be the easiest way. We can go over some different stuff every week. We are gonna do some pre-recorded podcasts. We're gonna do some live podcasts. We're gonna have some guests on. But we got a big thing coming up here on this podcast, and it's only going to get better. So
hopefully
Yeah.
we can be out on the ice one of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Try
one
it
do it from the hub. We'll try and do that.
So
Says nobody.
we're not going to do it live if we do that. I
No,
just got
we
real quick. I
recorded.
want to show some pictures here. Real
We're
quick.
going live from the fit house.
Me and her.
There's our brother Jason Bronston.
these are viewer pictures, guys.
Nice.
Yes, those are awesome.
And we
Heck
got,
yeah.
I'm trying to see who it is. It's Corey
There we go.
Nice.
Gillis.
The old
And then we got a shad. It'll.
Walleye.
Yeah,
Nice.
that guy looks
nice
familiar. I think I met him at the nudie bar once.
Oh jeez.
I'm not sure. I think I did. I didn't get the name
Wow,
of
look
this
at that one.
person.
That's
It's a nice
one.
eye.
Nice one.
They sent
Gotta
me
be
the
what,
picture, but
26?
didn't
Yes,
show me who.
That's
Didn't give me a
Jay.
name.
That's
That's
my
Jay.
buddy Jay up on Lake of the Woods with me.
Oh,
28.
okay.
That was the 28.
That's where that
Oh,
picture
that's the
came
20.
from.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my girl Nicole's cousin. He's an awesome angler. He's normally out of the Prior Lake area.
That's a fun lake.
Got all the
Yeah.
pictures.
Can be.
It can be.
Yeah, it's all the pictures. I just got one. I got just the last segment when you guys are done. We got a show, and then of course we'll be off the air after that segment. But it's very important that some of you want to stick around and it's about a minute.
Huh. Sure, Carver Bait tells your ice and summer fishing gear. Get all your. What does that say? Our last comment.
Oh, he highlighted it. It was
Oh, he did.
Pedro's.
Oh, was it Pedro's?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we're all back again. It's nice. I mean, it was
It is.
a hard break, but I'm glad to be back. I think we're gonna have some fun.
Oh, it'll be a blast. A lot of adventures and events, coming up this year for us all. And
I mean, I've got a goal of fishing 50 states, and I've got some stuff ready to come up, and I think it'd be fun.
She
You?
only got 2 states.
I
now.
do only have 2 states. I got
Been
a
in
bunch to do, but
3
I'd
or
love to do
4.
it. I've been so.
I wanna
stupid.
Now,
get
guys, when
going.
she says that, she means within the next 10 years she's
It's
going to do
not-
50
shut up.
states.
I'm gonna,
Yeah.
hey, you know what? How many days have you fished this week?
Year.
Or the month?
Three
year.
days.
Asking for the year.
I got
Out
3
of the
Sundays
next
back to
20
back.
And last 10 years.
This Sunday, I'm not going fishing because I want to watch the Super Bowl. But I've been out 3 times.
That the last 10 years. So.
I always
used to
call
take-
him.
I
I'm
used
like,
to
"What are you
take this-
doing?"
I used to take this incredible trip in October, but somebody sold their damn boat and then they moved.
I have a boat.
yeah,
I don't know who
You're
that
not-
was.
I'm definitely not. You're not taking me where Luke used
what
to
a
take me.
jerk.
Excuse me. I know
I'm gonna
exactly.
go. I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go out flying like one of
And
the,
Nick,
like
Didn't
somebody
you
we know.
trade
Look,
it for golf clubs?
I'm sorry. Isn't that where Nikki spots are too?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
no,
Oh, whatever.
no.
Hey, Luke,
Yo,
do you ever try and bass fish any of the ponds down there in Florida, like off the golf courses?
no, but I could. I just never get my freshwater license. I only get my saltwater.
It's got alligators.
You'll get an alligator.
Yeah. There's bass in there too, though. Might
Oh, I know.
might hook into a big one.
There's plenty of ponds in my aunt's neighborhood that are private too. I can fish. I just never do.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having a battle of gator over a fish.
Yeah,
You should, maybe
That would be epic footage.
You should. Maybe you can be part of. You can be in that Karen's fishing thing. You know, the girls come on and say, you can't fish here. It's private.
Oh yeah.
Just go fish Minnetonka long enough and ding some ducks.
All right,
You'll
so
get one.
we're all set. Dan, anything you gotta say?
Nope. See you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. It'll be
Maybe
fun.
You're talking your mic.
Nope, see you next week.
There you go.
Hopefully we get some fishing in before then, right,
Yeah.
Scotty?
Yeah.
You guys are
Nikki?
good.
I'm
Yep,
going out
that's
this
the goal.
weekend.
I'm going to.
Probably gonna work half a day Friday, and then I'm cutting out.
Headed to the river
Going.
for me.
Chewy, you got one thing to do before we close?
Yeah, we do. You're good looking. Anything else you want to say? Just
No.
happy to be back. All right.
Next video will be on the ocean. So
Oh, awesome. All right, guys. So as most of you know, back during the summer, we lost a member of our family, of our old Carver family, James Story. And we didn't get a chance to do anything for him, but so I'm gonna play a little something for him, and hopefully he's in God's glory. And hearts go out to Danielle and her and his 3 girls and the stepson. So yeah, that's what I had to say. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Life can feel so heavy at times. If you need someone to talk to right now, call or text 988 at any time, because you matter.